All right. Hopefully everyone's having a beautiful day. I know everyone is. Today I want to talk about giving away your power or handing it off. Even most of us hand off our power unknowingly, right? So, you know, handing away your power, staying in victimhood mindset, it's stuff we do just instinctively because a lot of us have lived this identity for a big part of our lives, right? So many people, the whole manifesting thing, it's only called manifesting, I guess, when people talk about positive stuff. But people manifest with the negative all the time based on their beliefs, their thoughts on things, their behaviors, the identity that they're functioning as. So everyone gives, like, unless you're conscious of it, you're giving away your power because we are divine, right? So if you're divine, what has dominion over God? What has dominion over God? Nothing. God is everything. God created everything. There's nothing that overpowers God, period. There's nothing that has power over God, right? Nothing. The problem is you have forgotten what you are, right? And I've had this issue too, because due to my schooling, my career and everything, I've been stuck in the logical mind. I have been stuck in the logical mind, the ego, and that is what the 3D thrives on, right? You're looking for evidence outside of you to prove something in your reality. So you're constantly looking for evidence outside of you, which is keeping you blind to the miracle that is you are God, right? So if you have it like that, you're giving your power away. Your power is gone. You're attributing power that you have to other stuff, right? Whether that be, I need these crystals to do something. You know, like, oh my God, I don't have my crystals, so now the day's gonna be weird. Or I need a certain meditation so that I come back to zero, right? Or come back to equilibrium. You are giving away your power to things external to you when you decide what happens at all times. Positive, you decided. Negative, you decided it. Neutral, you decided it. God is a neutral energy. The 3D is what attributes good and evil, right? As your logical mind and as a human being, you pick if you want to be good or evil, right? You pick what you want to do. Like, there's certain things that I don't want to experience, right? And in someone else's reality, they might, God's here to experience, and that's it, right? So in that case, your decision of giving away your power is on you, right? And I see this with a lot of people. Either they could be stuck in the 3D and they're like, oh my God, it's everyone's fault. My boss keeps doing this. My coworkers keep doing this. My family says this and my family does this, and it's so annoying and I get so frustrated and everything they do just frustrates me. Or maybe you have people in your life that elicit a certain emotion and they piss you off. Or you can't control yourself, right? I mean, I'd personally say anything that makes you lose control of yourself or that makes you forget that you even have control is a demon, right? And in some cases, I would say there's emotions that can play like demons, right? Have you ever heard anyone say, oh my God, I'm so angry, I just saw red, and they fucking lose control, and who knows, they don't recall what happened, they don't know what happened, or they were so sad that they did shit against themselves. This is not anyone working from their conscious divine being. I mean, you could say that possibly they wanted to experience suffering, but I don't exactly think people in the conscious would elect to experience suffering. I think once you understand that reality comes from you, and your whole existence is you, and everyone's like, how you see the world is your problem, right? So if you see it as negative, you see it as nothing ever works out, you see it as oh, these people are terrible people, or these people suck. That's you. Everyone is you. Everyone is you, right? And then you have some people that are spiritual, and they're like, oh my God, you don't get it. Energies. Nothing has dominion over God unless you give power to it. Oh my God, demons. Okay, if you believe that demons have power over you, and you are God, or God within you, and you believe that demons and bad energy can overpower you, that is your reality. You chose to be a victim. You're choosing victimhood without even knowing. You know, you think the ego is saying, oh, you know, spiritually, energy, all this stuff. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's what your reality is, right? Oh, I need to vibrate at a certain vibration to do. No, you don't. You just need to make a decision. You need to decide what you want to do. And then you have to dictate your reality and your actions accordingly. Now, the logical mind is going to fight you because it's the oldest running identity that you've had. For most people, before they make the change, however old you are, that's how old the identity is, right? So changing who you are, mind you, it's going to be as easy or as hard as you make it. And it will be, you know, there'll be some setbacks. But the important part is to not allow yourself to fall back into the old habits. Not allow yourself to fall back into the victimhood. Not allow yourself to be like, oh my God, you know, not allow yourself to quit, right? Because if you want something, you have to be unrelenting. You choose what you want, you decide that's what you want, and you go. That's it. Okay? You go. So, you know what? There's people that are like, oh my, no, you don't understand. Demons, negative shadows, bad energy, curses, voodoo, santeria, fucking anything, right? Look, if you think it has power over you, it will, okay? If you think people could put evil eyes on you, they would. In your mind, you're creating someone who's putting an evil eye on you. That is your creation. That is 100% your creation. You are creating negative energy to insert into your life because you want a negative experience. Because you're thinking people are doing this shit. When it comes from you, everything comes from you. So you get to choose what your reality is. You get to choose that everything is working for you. You know? Oh shit, I broke a jug of water. Fucking bad energy. No. That jug probably had to be replaced. Had to be replaced. It's all good. It's water. You clean it up. You know, if anything, it kept you in the present because you were probably droning and just fucking doing shit that you do out of routine. And then it broke it. It's like, hey, come back to the present. You're on co-pilot. You're on autopilot right now. You're not existing. You're not being in the present. You're fucking on autopilot. Don't do that shit, right? Because we give meaning to events in our life, right? So regardless of what the event is, or how bad it is, or how good it is, the event itself is meaningless, right? Now, the meaning that you attribute to it is what becomes your existence. If you attribute something to negative, or something that, oh, external energies, or fucking demons, or bad energy, or anything, right? So, something negative. Congratulations, you're giving your power away because you are saying that people around you, things around you, stuff outside of you is more powerful than you. And no. This is your reality. What does that mean? In your reality, you are number one. You will always be number one. Because it's your reality. Everyone has their own reality, right? Quantum quantum physics, multiverse theories, fucking multiple projections of the reality, different existences or different events that pan out based on the observer. Everyone has their own reality. We are co-interacting in certain times, but everyone is a reflection of you and your reality. Everyone. There is nothing that is not you in your reality. So, remember that. And knowing that, you know when you're bullshitting yourself, right? So, there's some people that they're like, oh my God, like, I want to live my life, right? And they think they understand love. They've read about love. They think they know about love. But then the same people are capable of bad-mouthing people, are capable of cussing people out, saying horrible things to them. Like, your consciousness isn't stupid. Your consciousness is like, okay, he or she wants love, but they're not, they aren't love. So because they're not love, you know, internally, they're not going to receive it. It's not going to be a reflection of them, right? Because we receive what we are, right? So, or just even, you receive the perception of what you think, and who you are being, and the authenticity that you have. Not in the sense that like, oh, you can't change who you are, in the sense that you decide who you are every fucking second, okay? You decide who you are every fucking second that you do, and you decide to make that choice consistently. There's people that say, oh, what's it called? They say that love is when two people choose each other, right? And I think that's true. But I think being in love is when two people choose each other. I think love, for me, love is a reflection of you. So I love unconditionally. Like, love is just, you love others unconditionally, that means you love yourself unconditionally. If you love others with conditions, you only love yourself in certain aspects, when life is working a certain way. And you might be like, oh no, I know, I love myself, I have self-concept, I know I love myself. No, you don't. That identity is fighting you on it, because your actions don't pair up with what you're saying. So, anyways, I didn't mean to go into love, but, yeah, don't give your power away, okay? Demons have no dominion over God. Bad energy has no dominion over God. Nothing in this existence has power over you, because it all comes from you. Now, if you choose to give your power away, that's on you, and that's, if you want to suffer or be a victim, that's your call. I'm not telling anyone how to live their life. I'm just talking. And, you know, if someone sees this and it helps them, then that's awesome. But yeah, stop giving your power away. Fucking tarot, it all comes from you. So the tarot has no dominion over you. All the tarot is doing is almost like, it's putting the idea into your mind, which then causes you to manifest that idea, right? Oh, the meditations, you know, the whole power of suggestion thing. Yeah, I mean, if you choose to be a person that everyone's meditation works for you, like other people's meditation, it has to be other people, or certain meditations work for you, that's what's going to happen, okay? And that's going to become a ritual. But you have to be aware and conscious that that's not where your power, that's not the power. The power's not in the meditation. The power's not in the tarot. The power's not in the astrology. The power's not, or astrology, astronomy, fuck, whichever one. Mercury retrograde, who gives a fuck? The power's within you. So if you think shit's gonna go bad because the stars say a certain thing, guess what? You're fucking manifesting. You're creating a reality because you fully believe that that's the case. So don't give away your power. Nothing has power over you unless you give it power. No demons, no fucking negative energy, no addictions. Nothing has power over you. Mind you, the old self might fight you because they're like, oh no, we've lived this way all this life. Bad energy, I've seen it. I've seen bad energy affect. Joke's on you. You've created your reality up until now. And you will continue creating your reality up until always. And you've created your own reality before. Because creation is done, right? Creation is done. You pick what you experience. Meaning, everything is meaningless until you assign it meaning. Which means you are in control of your life and your reality. And nothing has power over you. So please stop giving away your power. Stop. It's fucking stupid. Don't give away your power. It's dumb. You're such a powerful entity. You're being. Everyone's powerful. Everyone is. You're number one in your reality. Act like it. Nothing has control over you. Nothing fucking can affect you negatively as long as you don't let it. Because you decide what affects you and what doesn't. So, fucking stand in your power. God, stop giving that shit away. It's so fucking annoying. But again, you know, some people, maybe you want to experience suffering, which is cool. You can decide to do it. My thing is just don't do stuff unconsciously. You might have a internal program that's running from your old identity that is causing certain things in your life. Maybe you're fucking negative. Maybe you can't see. You know, your program makes you unable to see from other people's perspective. Period. If you don't understand that, you can't see. So example. Say Bobby and Shelly are dating. And Shelly's dated people with money all her life, right? Bobby don't got money. But guess what? Bobby be putting in, he be doing everything he can. He's like, oh, here's some money. Here, I got you with food. You know, I got you. I'm driving over here. You need anything? You know, he's giving money. But because she's had money all her life, right? That is invisible to her. She doesn't see it. She can't see it because she's like, oh, fucking, who cares about money? And then Bobby's like, shit, I'm giving everything I have to Shelly. And she can't see it, right? Because it's invisible to her, because her perception does not allow her, because she says money doesn't fucking matter. Which is, I mean, I get it. It's cool. But if you're unable to see someone putting in effort, you're never going to see anyone putting in effort. And no effort is going to be good enough for you. Anyways, I don't want to get into this. This is going to be another video. But, yeah, stop giving away your power. Fucking, you're powerful. Act like it. You know, stand in your power. Do not give it away. Stop. Stop being fucking dumb. Stop choosing to be powerless. Stop choosing to be a victim. Stop. Stop being a victim. Okay? Fuck. Alright. Have a beautiful day. Sorry. Have a great day. I'm out.